Okay, so on this one we're going to be learning how to do a gradient. I picked fairly bright colors so you guys can better see them. For this, all you need is 2 colors, a top coat, and a sponge, and if you need it, a brush to clean up afterwards with some acetone. Most people use tweezers. If you guys just paint your nails or anything, it might be really useful so you don't mess up your own nails. So for this one, it's pretty easy. Move that over there for a moment. We're going to take the pink. This is the same pink that I used to color this one because you want the lighter color on your nail. Because if you try and do it the other way, this is not going to show up. So you're going to take this, same pink, and you're just going to put it on your sponge. It's going to soak in pretty quick, so you're going to have to do this a few times to get it. Right like that. And same with the red. And that's going to go right underneath. And if you want to overlap it, it might be better. And do this a few times too because it'll soak right up into it. Right like that. And some people do 3 or 4 colors, it doesn't really matter. It's easier to do it with 2 the first few times that you do it. So you're going to take the sponge and you're going to take your fingernail and you're just going to go over it. Now looking at that, that's pretty gradient already, but you're going to do it a few more times just to really blend it in. And you're just going to dab it. Now it looks like it's a lighter pink and the darker pink, which can happen. If this does happen, you're just going to wait for it to dry, and then you're just going to do it again right over it, and that red should pop right out. So we're going to let that dry for a moment, and we're going to put some more on our sponge. It shouldn't matter what colors you use or what brands you use. Some brands and colors do not show up. Yellows are a little hard to do, but remember, do your yellow as your base coat because it won't show up on top of darker colors. You're just going to do it again. See? Got darker. It's actually pretty red, it's just not showing up well in the camera. But you can tell it's pretty red. If you want to sponge it a few more times to really blend in that line. And that's what a gradient looks like. If you want to do it a few more times, you definitely can. You can always take your brush, use some acetone or nail polish remover. I like to pour it into the cup, into its lid. Just kind of dunk it in from there. You're just going to go around and clean up around the fingernail. Right like that. So once that's done, and it's to the color where you want it to be, it can always be darker, it can always go lighter. It doesn't really matter as long as you're happy with what you find. You're going to take your top coat. This is my favorite top coat. It's by Sally Hansen. It's a gel. You do not need UV light for this. And once you put it on, it's going to look a lot better with the top coat. It's going to blend a lot easier. It's going to be shinier and prettier. Look how pretty that nail is. It's gorgeous. So tell me what you think. If you like the gradient, if you don't like the gradient, let me know. Thanks.